Hi, Jessica. It's Lindsay. I'm doing your reading for the questions that you asked me. First off, I'm going to start with asking you if, or answering if he's seeing somebody else. Um, I don't see it, and as a matter of fact, my guides told me he's just projecting onto you. So I kind of try to rephrase the question as I was shuffling the cards, just like, is he projecting because he's actually cheating, or because it's a thought that he has? It is most definitely a thought that he has, and it's actually showing up too that he's also projecting onto you because he's actually jealous because he thinks that you could find somebody before he could find somebody. Like, he's very, very unbalanced, extremely unbalanced. There's a lot of childish energy going on here. I can see that too. A lot of childish, chaotic energy going on here. Um, and he's a very unbalanced man right now. So he's just projecting onto you what he wants for himself, and he doesn't believe he can get, and he believes you can get. So no, and there's not another woman coming up. Now, what I can tell you as far as if you do go through with breaking up with him this weekend and letting him go, your foundation card is actually, I'm using a chakra tarot, wisdom tarot, so these cards are uh, based on chakra energy. And it's interesting because the only blue chakra, which is your throat chakra, the chakra that is for expression, it was your foundation card, which is the Five of Cups, which normally is a perspective card. You know, seeing the glass is half full instead of half empty. But it's very important with this deck because it actually it can represent separation and reclaiming your life. And that's the foundation card. So I just wanted to point that out. I know I'm going a little backwards here by starting at the bottom card, but I wanted to tell you the foundation of this reading is literally about separation and reclaiming your life. And it's also pointing out that that there could be, because it's the Five of Cups, there could be, and all these other cards with the cards surrounding it too, totally confirm this, that there's going to be pushback and it's going to be difficult. And he's going to have some not so nice things to say, and he's going to try to get out of it. Like I said, it's not going to be that easy. It might end up with you having to evict him to get him out of your house, because he is going to give you pushback. There's a lot of warnings in here not to just take the easy road and say screw it, I'm just gonna live with it, because he just won't go. Like, stick to your guns. Also, there's family support coming in too, or support from friends even. I feel like a lot of it's family support, but there's support from other people. So you're going to be supported by other people when you do this. So, you know, it's one of the things that kind of questions, are you ready to take that support, or are you going to want to just take the easy road? So you have to, you know, really kind of put yourself in that mindset that you've got this support, and, you know, use it. Now we're looking here. We have the Princess of Swords coming up, and we have the King of Cups coming up. With that tells me that's you, that's him. He's the central issue. Again, he's not going to want to hear what you have to say. He's going to give you fight, kickback, even though you're going to be cutting out something that's toxic out of your life. It's the fact that we have this hard energy, this green card here. It's gonna hurt, and we have the Three of Swords, which also is a broken heart. It's pain. It's emotional pain. But again, I want to point out that with these swords, you're cutting out something that no longer serves you. And it's going to be pain for both of you because you both are coming up. So, pain probably in different ways, but it's something. And if you notice, there are two women on this card. One is ready, one is not so ready. You've got to decide, which woman are you? Are you the one that's going to, again, take that easy road to just say, screw it, I'm just going to deal with it for a little bit longer? Or are you going to be, this is my bottom line. Are you ready? And if you notice that the Three Swords are going through that woman that's lower to the ground, they're going through her head. The other woman is just kind of, sticking to her guns. Yes, it is. The Three of Swords can affect her too. That's going to hurt her, but she's going to stick to her guns and get through the pain because she's starting a new life. She's, again, cutting out what no longer serves her. So let me get to the blocks. There's a balance block. We know that there's been an imbalance in your relationship for a long time. That is what's going to block you from moving forward. Again, you do have the Eight of Wands coming up, which is you leaving behind what no longer serves you and moving forward on a path to something better. So as long as you even if he's unbalanced, let him be unbalanced, but as long as you ground yourself and get some balance into your life and make that choice. This is definitely a conscious choice that you have to make for yourself and stick to your guns with. There's something ahead of you that's even better that's waiting for you, and you'll be able to move forward and walk forward and move ahead. Now, with that comes some warning. You've got the Ace of Coins and the Three of Coins coming up, which means right after him, there's going to be an opportunity. It's more of a physical opportunity. I'm going to point that out, but I feel like it's probably a person that could come to you, but you're not going to be ready for it. So it could, again, it goes back to getting yourself balanced. After this is over with, you're going to have to regain your footing and get some balance. I don't mean you have to. You can do whatever you want. But take your time before you go finding another relationship or, doing what I would say even dating. Take your time, regain your footing, get some balance back into your home and into your life before you go doing that, because this is pointing out that you're going to have some opportunities that are going to come ahead probably within the next 6 to 9 months or so, and they won't turn out well because you're not going to be ready for them. You're going to have to you're going to have some healing to do to prepare yourself for what these better things that lie ahead. It's going to be, it won't go really fast in anything more than a physical connection that may feel like an emotional connection, but it'll fizzle out fast, and then you might find yourself in the same situation that you're in now, but even quicker. So, and then again with the Foundation card, this is all about, moving forward, taking that opportunity that you have, because you do have an opportunity to make things better. Yeah, everything sucks right now, but you have an opportunity to make things better. You have to communicate, and you have to communicate those, communicate that to whoever needs to be communicated to. And obviously we know what that's about because it's the Foundation card of the reading. So overall, I'm going to answer your question. This is not going to be taken well by him. He's going to fight you on it. He's going to he's going to raise hell. He's going to fight you on it. He's going to stress you the hell out, the point hoping that you'll just kind of give up and not throw him out. That's why I said it may be possible that you're going to end the relationship and then have to go through a process of getting him to actually leave. I don't see it in the cards, but I still get that feeling that it's possible that it's going to be hard to get him to actually physically leave, especially with the chaos that surrounds it. Also, like I said, he's going to be hurt, but not in the sense of I don't think in the sense of love. He's going to be hurt because it's going to hurt his livelihood. It's going to hurt, you know what I mean? It's going to hurt the way he lives, and that's going to be the big problem. However, you can get past that. You're going to be able to get past that. It's just you have to focus on yourself and getting gaining your footing. Don't allow him to hold you back. I want to point something out to you. I did look at the bottom of the card. It is the Wheel of Fortune. So it's very possible, and I'm not saying that you can't do it because I believe you can do it, but it's very possible that you could backpedal on this. Don't allow yourself to do that because you can either move forward or you can backpedal because it looks like he's really gonna raise hell, and you might just say screw it and be like, okay, I'm just gonna take the easier route and just figure something else out. No, you're doing the right thing. You're on the right path. You're on the right track. You're just gonna have to start with expressing yourself, taking the support from your friends and your family. Like I said, I feel like a lot of it is family. And just moving forward with whatever you have to do to get rid of him. Because this is the start. This is the first day of the rest of your life. Or this weekend will be the first day of the rest of your life. So got to do what needs to be done. But like I said, remember that Wheel of Fortune was the bottom card. So there still is that possibility. This all rests on you. There still is that possibility that you could just be like, oh God, this is too much. And because this is not going to be easy in any way, shape, or form. I wish I could tell you it is. But it's not, because he's going to fight back. Many of these cards indicate that. But, on the other hand, there's a couple cards in here that indicate a breakup, too. So... it is what it is. And there's also a couple cards in here that indicate you moving forward and getting your life balanced and, going on to bigger and better things. So I do believe you can do it. So I hope that helps you out. And I'm going to upload this, send this to you, and I have you on the schedule. I can't remember off the top of my head what exact date it is, but it's the date that you requested and it's in my schedule. I promise. So, okay. And, in case you haven't heard, the last night the school board reversed their decision on the virtual learning. It is choice now, and they start, I believe, on the 14th. September 14th is the first day of school, and they can go back. If the parents choose to not do virtual, they can go back to school like regular school. So I don't know if you heard that or not, but I hope if you didn't that I'm giving you some good news this morning with that, because with that reading that I just gave you, at least I'm giving you some good news. Kids can go back to school. So there is a stipulation that if the numbers rise, they can shut down the school at any time, but we'll see, because it's not. Then I question how much do the numbers have to rise. You know what I mean? Like there's. Yeah, but still, bottom line, kids get to go back to school. They already got a waiver for them to start 2 weeks later, so they get to go back to school on the 14th. And if you want your kids to do virtual, they can do virtual, but they can go back to school on the 14th. And I told Lennon, I was like, I love you, kid, but I didn't want to be your teacher. And so you'll be going to Bradford on the 14th. I don't know if they're going to give you your schedule that day or how that's going to work, but yeah. So kids are going back to school, and I'm so grateful for it because I've been so stressed out the last couple of weeks over this whole, virtual thing and not knowing what to do. And, these in high school, they take attendance every hour and a half, and it was just insane. So, yeah. And after I just bought a computer, after I just spent $300 on a computer. We needed a new computer anyway. And it was a refurb. It's a refurbished computer, but still, we needed a new computer anyway. But after I did that, but I would rather have them go back to school any day over that. So, yeah. So I hope that's some good news for you after this reading. But yeah, I guess my best advice to you is just stick to your guns. No matter how much slack he gives you, how much pushback he gives you, if he refuses to leave, then evict his ass. Because you will have support. You're going to have a lot of support. And if you don't, if you just stop it, then you're going to slow down the inevitable. And it's also going to leave you further imbalanced. And you don't want to be imbalanced like he is, because he's just getting worse with time. And it's starting to rub off on you. Like I said, he's projecting onto you big time. That's where the idea of does he have a girlfriend is coming in, because he's projecting everything onto you big time, and he wants another girlfriend, but he can't find one, and he's getting frustrated with it. But he knows you could find another man if you wanted to, so he's projecting it onto you. So that's what's going on. So I'm gonna upload this, send it to you, and I will see you at our appointment. Have a great day and good luck with all of this.